insulin machine. I didn't jog here, but, you know, I moved a little fast to get here. I'm very out of shape. I'm super out of shape. Don't judge me. How is everybody? Welcome in. Tonight I'm continuing with some Trilby's Notes, part of the Chzo Mythos. And it'll be fun. It'll be good and fun. Okay, let's do it. I actually think I'm getting close to the end of the game. They're pretty quick. I mean, it makes sense. Oh goodness, it's so loud. Hold on. There we go. On my end. It was loud on my end. They're pretty short, but then, like, when you consider that one dude made all of these, it's pretty impressive. Okay. And the first time I played them, I had never really played a point-and-click adventure style game before, so I didn't know what I was doing, so it probably took me... Jeez, I don't even know how long these took me. I have a really poor sense of, like, time in my memories, if that makes any sense. Like, could have taken me several hours, or it could have taken me, like, 2 days. Not constant playing, but anyway. Or maybe it's just the novelty of playing a game for the first time. I have a porcelain leg. I think I know what I have to do with it. Alright, drink, cola. I took a swig of the beverage. I could almost feel the caffeine starting to heat up my brain. And we're back here. Cool. So I gotta go put this leg on a mannequin that's been tacked to the wall this whole time. Probably opens a door or something. Yeah, you know, mannequins on walls. Horror stuff. Just gotta casually jog my way up all these stairs though. And here we are. Don't mind the messages. It's all good. Place leg on mannequin. Replace the left leg. So do I have to find more legs? Do I have to find like some other bits? Some other mannequin bits, I guess? Okay. Alright. Ah! X. Yeah, me neither. Time to go look for parts. Wait, take pill. Hey, Scott. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm looking for porcelain body parts. A totally normal pastime. Open door. Oh, there's an arm. I think that's an arm. Trident arm. Take arm. I took the arm with me. Open door. You have now been to more of my streams than you have of Chris. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. Well, Chris only streams like once a week, right? So, you know, not that hard to do. He streams just on Saturday, right? I mean that in like a numbers way, not in a because, yeah, that's a normal sentence, not in a snooty way, like just numbers. Anyway. I don't even know. Fair enough. Hey, Akuma, how you doing? Welcome. I'm looking for porcelain body parts. So that I can attach them to the wall. In the spooky hotel. Why did I just... Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm fine. Just had a tiny stroke. Climb ladder. There we go. That's what you would do. Do I ever just hit enter instead of shift? Yes. Oh, yes. All the time. And then you accidentally send like half a message. And then you like... It's not a big deal if you're just sending messages to somebody that will get there like eventually. But then if you're talking to somebody in real time, you have to be like, no, wait. Sorry. Hold on. I didn't mean to send that. It's awkward. But yes. Okay. No limbs in here. What about in here? Nope. Or do I have to put them back on? Maybe I have to put them back on one at a time? I don't know. Weird. My day has been pretty good. Pretty good. I actually left the house today to pick up a prescription and drop off some mail. And then the prescription was like $70 because we just changed our insurance. So I didn't get my prescription. Gonna have to figure that out with the insurance. Like $70 for 30 days of pills? No, thank you. That's stupid. Well, not stupid. I know that's, well, it is. But I also know it's extremely common in our country. It's just, I hate it. So I gotta call Aetna tomorrow. Yay! Put arm on mannequin. How was your day? That's not uncommon. I know. Still sucks though. And Akuma, how are you? I don't know if I asked you that. I'm assuming I did, because I feel like I kind of greet everyone the same at this point, which is, come on, there we go. Hey, Withrum's here. Withrum would be like, I don't know, super English way of, I don't know. It's going well. How's yours? Withrum. I've been doing really bad English accents for this game. Like this entire series. Withrum without rum. Withrum without, wait, hold on. Withrum. Anyway, how are you? Pretty good, just made some food and chillin'. Nice. Anything good or just like, sustenance food? You know what I mean, right? I don't do that so much anymore because like Katamari cooks, but I've definitely had days in the past where I cook a little bit too. But Katamari definitely does most of the cooking, and I appreciate it because he's a really good cook. But I've definitely had days in the past where I've just kind of like, oh, I am hungry. Here's a handful of cereal. I'm not hungry anymore. Good. Like that kind of thing. Which isn't the best way of doing stuff, but it is a way of doing stuff. There we go. It's been pretty okay, but this morning was bad. Oh no! What happened this morning, Scott? Some chicken breast with some basic seasoning cooked in butter, breaded and pan-fried. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking maybe if I put the limbs down, they would appear in these rooms. Anything breaded and pan-fried, can you really go wrong with anything breaded and pan-fried? I'm sure you could. I'm sure if it was just like a breaded and pan-fried lime peel would probably be kind of weird, but with meats at least. I know that in some places they'll, like fry a whole stick of butter, which sounds disgusting, but also okay in like a really disgusting way. I don't know how I feel about that. The fact that I'm like, maybe. Or rather, I'm not instantly like, ew, disgusting, get that away from me. Did I get myself 2 glasses of water? Am I okay? I got myself 2 glasses of water and I just noticed. Oh well, because I'm double fisting 2 glasses of water. I just sipped from them both. Because I'm fancy. Ooh, you're gonna make some fish this weekend. Hell yeah. Like, also breaded and pan-fried? Or are you gonna like, is it ahi tuna? Do that like nice little sear thing? White girl wasted on water. I did it again. I took a sip from both. Getting crazy. Take leg. This lovely piece of nostalgia is Trilby's Notes. It is from the known as the Chzo Mythos. It's the third game in the series. They came out in early 2000s. This guy is a cat burglar turned government special agent for the British government. And if you are familiar with Zero Punctuation at all, that guy made these, and they're amazing. They're some of the best horror games. Well, they were some of the first horror games I ever played, but then, like, they're still holding up. I still think the stuff portrayed, like the story told, is really interesting and creepy, and it's all good. I'm digging it. You're supposed to be at work at 10, you were awake at 7, but you passed out at like 7:15, you woke up, oh no, 11, and the last thing you remembered was just sitting down on the end. Oh no, Scott. I know how that feels. I mean, that hasn't happened to me in a really long time, I think, because Katamari and I, we sleep in the same bed, and if one of us is just like dead to the world, the other one will be like, hey, you gotta get up. Get your lazy ass out of bed. I've been telling Katamari for like years that he has my permission to dump a glass of water on my face in bed, but he hasn't done it yet, probably because he doesn't want to get the mattress wet, which I guess makes sense. Because I'm an insomniac, but then once I'm asleep, I'm not a heavy sleeper, but I'm a persistent sleeper. I will definitely go back to sleep by accident if given the opportunity to do so. I wasn't close enough. Oh, sorry. Open the door. Take a pill. Good thing there's no can, because there'd be some TOS with all this breaking with all this water drinking. I know, right? I would get in trouble. Wait, I think you can drink alcohol on Twitch, right? Because I feel because if you can't, I know some people who might be in trouble. I really don't like drinking and streaming at the same time. I've done it a couple times. Like, not at the same time. Like, I've done it a couple times where I've had a drink at some point before I started streaming, and I kind of felt it still. I don't love that. I know nobody can tell, but I feel like everyone can tell, if that makes any sense. I don't want to, like, slur or stutter or anything more than I already do. And so I don't drink on stream or before stream, unless it's a little bit before stream. Like, I did actually have like a 3.7 light beer tonight, but that was a couple hours ago, Hey, Danique's here. Hi, Danique. Welcome. How are you? How is everything? You love old games like this? Yeah. Yep. Same. There's just a look about them. Just, Your boss had texted you at 10:40 or so, asking where you were. Oh gosh. That was a very old ladyish reaction. Oh gosh. But like, was it bad, or were they just like slap on the hand? Because that's not good. But I've definitely been there before. You and Jen drink and stream on rare occasions, but you don't get stupid. That's a good call. I mean, I definitely don't look down on drinking and streaming. It seems like it'd probably be really fun. I think I just get really self-conscious about it. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna talk. Just like typing. Talk to Abed about Siobhan is how you pronounce this name. I learned that yesterday. I had to look it up. Has Siobhan turned up yet? I don't care about her anymore. She can make her own choices. If she wants to run away with any old smooth talker in a cheap suit, that's up to her. This head will be my new assistant. It will be a much better one. What? This head? Ask a bed about a head. Oh, I see. You took one companion of mine away, and now you want another. Oh, I see. It's the head for the mannequin. A bed. It's just a head. What could you possibly need it for? You don't understand. No one understands me. So give me a drink, then we'll talk. Okay, fine. Uh-oh, the hotel's getting to him. Your spelling would make this game hard mode for you. Yeah, I couldn't remember how to spell Chzo last night. Like, Scott, I think it might have been you that spelled it out for me. Because I kept trying to put like an E in there. I don't know. He also has your mom's number just in case you were literally typing a text message to him when he sent a message to both of us. Oh no, that's not good. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine if it's just the one time, but that's definitely scary. Mistakes happen though. Like, if anyone is like, I've never accidentally slept in before, then they are lying. Well, except maybe my sister. Nah, I'm sure she slept in by accident before. Oh, it hurts. Okay. Open door. It hurts. Uh-huh. Okay. Open door. It hurts, 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 it hurts. It hurts, blah, blah, blah. It stops sounding like a word after a while. It's just like, it hurts. Oh, Zach. Hi. Hi, Zach. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Ginger and Proud 908. Thank you so much for the follow. Zach, how are you? Let me grab you a shout out. Thank you, Katamari. Lurking and ready to go. Hi, everybody. My name is Respawn Machine. Welcome to the NightShift, where I play horror games and horror-related games all year long. But it's not usually that spooky because I kind of goof around about it and it's all good. Anyway, welcome, everybody. Zach, how was your stream? Genshin Impact. Nice. How are you enjoying it? Doing well? Good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing well. I keep having like one of those mini, I don't want to say like mini stroke moments because that doesn't sound very nice if people actually, anyway, but like I grabbed myself 2 waters somehow and then just noticed it a few minutes ago. Just that kind of stuff, you know, where you're like, wait a minute, what is going on? Yeah, so that kind of thing. Also, thank you for shouting out White Room Katamari. You love it. It's such a scenic game. Yeah, not literal strokes, yeah. It looks so much like Breath of the Wild. I know everyone's made that joke already, but like, other than the towns, because, you know, there's obviously no towns in Breath of the Wild, but the towns, the world, very Breath of the Wild. Like, the ruins and everything, and the fields. I don't know. Crazy. Anyway, thanks so much, Zach. It's cool to have you guys here. Welcome. So, I'm playing a spooky point-and-click. It's not really, this one's not a point-and-click adventure, obviously, because there isn't a cursor on the screen, but it's in the vein of, it's in a series with a bunch of other point-and-click adventure games. This is more of a text parser, I think, is what Freebeer described it as. But yeah, it's part of a series called the Chzo Mythos. If you guys are familiar with Zero Punctuation, the guy who does that, Ben Yahtzee Croshaw, made these games, and they are some of my favorites and some of the first horror games I ever played. So I thought it'd be fun to play them this October. Aha, okay. Finally got through here. Okay, Ginger. Thanks again for the follow. Great to have you here. Hi, Siri. Welcome. Am I the guy who murders everyone? This guy right here on screen? No. That would be the tall man. The tall man murders everyone. He's very murdery. I like it, Ginger. That's a good stance. You're gonna lurk because you are setting up some League of Legends? Nice, okay. You guys went to college together. That's awesome. I have a couple friends like that on Twitch too. So, yeah, I get it. That's really cool though. Okay, well please enjoy your lurk, Zach, and thank you again, and I hope League goes well. Oh, but yeah, the tall man is a... I described him as like the grandpappy of Slenderman, but like he only came 3 years before Slenderman. He looks a lot like Slenderman. He looks like Slenderman in fancy dress, and he uses a spear. I like the tall man better, to be honest. I'm sure he'll turn up again. Right now, I'm looking for a bunch of porcelain body parts. Don't worry, totally normal. The professor has the head to the mannequin. I need to find another leg and another arm. Oh, I can take this wine bottle. Take wine. I took the wine. Perhaps this would appease the drunken professor upstairs. Yeah, I have to bring him booze, or he won't give me the mannequin head. Okay. Take pill. So, I keep sliding into an alternate hotel, kind of. Not kind of, but it's sort of like Silent Hill's Other Worlds, except this one is more like, it depends on your mind state, versus Silent Hill being more of a living, breathing entity that changes when it wants to. Or at least, that is my interpretation of Silent Hill. Open door. Nope. Open door. I got too confident. Professor, where's he gone now? Oh, man. You have a habit of being late. He's really relaxed about it for everyone, but still. I see. That is a very hard habit to break out of. I feel that. I tended to be really late for a lot of my life. I still tend to be, like, I don't know, 5 minutes late? I'm a 5 minutes late person now versus a 20 minutes late person, but I get it. It's difficult. It's a difficult one to break out of. Yelling on the internet! I love yelling on the internet. Okay. Just almost typed open door again. Oh, this game. All right, pick up arm. Took the arm with me. Great. Just one more leg and a head. Just hunting, looking for mannequin parts. Totally normal. Open door. Okay. Take pill. Bry's here. Hi, Bry. Welcome in. How you doing? And Siri, how are you? I don't know if I asked that. One more leg and a head. Stuff you would mostly only say in a game. Yes. Unless you're talking about table and shower parts. If you're furnishing an apartment or a table and shower parts store and you need a little more inventory, and you say one more leg and a head. I guess that could probably work. Take pill, yes please. Hi, Chronic! Everyone's coming through. How are you? Which part am I looking for? A leg and a head. You just placed mannequin prints in his... Oh, that's right, your Halloween decorations, right? Nice. Touche. I think it's spelled like touchy. Touchy. Like touch with an E on the end. I think. But it is one of those words that's like, how the fuck do we even spell this? Why do we keep typing out open door? I think one of these can open, but I don't remember. It's gonna be all night. Unlock door. Well, then unlock it. You're a thief. Use lockpicks on door. All right. Open the door. Use lockpicks on door. Trilby's over here giving me like ethical advice in this video game, like, You can't just go breaking into rooms of people you don't know, Missy. That's very rude and illegal. Better than most, lesser than the least. Is that your way of saying how you are, Chronic? Because that's very... I did that, like, you know, when you squint your eyes at someone because you're trying to figure it out, but you don't want them to know that you're trying to figure it out. That's what I just did. Good, I think. Good. I forgot how you get the special E. The special E. Yeah, I never type out stuff with accents. I just write it out and hope whoever's reading it gets it. It's so weird. Like every language that uses our Latin alphabet and is based off, you know, the Romance languages, they all use some kind of accents on their letters. We don't have any in English. And it's kind of weird when you first start introducing these new like mini characters into your alphabet. It's hard to take them in the same way that you take in the alphabet when you're a small child, because they're not different enough to really make an impact. But they also don't stick in your brain. They're also not that different that they stick in your brain. Wait, I think I just said the same thing twice. Whatever. You guys get what I mean, I assume. But yeah, it's weird. It's kind of strange that we don't have any. And I know that English, and certainly American English, is like a melting down of so many of those different languages, so it kind of makes sense that we don't, but at the same time. It took forever for leaves to finally fall off the trees. I know, same here. I'm sitting in our office in October. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm considering turning the AC on because it's so hot. We're in Connecticut. We're in Connecticut on the coast. What? What is happening? That's not right. I mean, I'm okay with wearing shorts into October. I'd probably do it even if it was cold outside, because I love shorts. I don't really like taking them off until like December or something. But yeah, still really weird. You just changed the language to Espanol. Nice. Putting an apostrophe before something accents it. Right. I don't know. I've been learning Japanese on and off. And I really like it. I'm taking a break for now because I feel like I'm trying... It's climb ladder. You gotta climb the ladder. Because I feel like I'm spreading myself too thin, and I feel like I should really focus on the stuff I want/need to do, like ultimately career and personal wise. And then when those are like settled and they're set, and I've gotten to a steady routine with those things, then I will go back to learning Japanese, because it's a lot of work. But that being said, having to learn an entirely new, well, 2 new alphabets, and then thousands of new characters to describe specific words, is strangely easier for me than trying to learn Spanish that has the same letters plus a few accents in. I don't know why that is, but it is, and I'll take it. It's kind of cool. I guess it makes sense. I'm making new pathways in my brain instead of like trying to add branching paths off old ones. Let's go with that. Chronic. Do I have an accent now, guys? Chronique. Yes. Good job, Chronique. I know that isn't... Anyway. Put arm on mannequin. Oh. How long have I had that leg? How long was I carrying around a random leg? When did I pick up the leg? What the hell? Did anyone see me pick up a leg? This is very weird. I have to find the professor now. He stole the head I need. I need that head. Take pill. Yours keeps bringing up the search bar. Disco Bry says, my name is really... Wait, hold on. I know some, like... Is the two dots the umlaut? And then I think C with the little dude underneath is more of like a sh sound, but I could also be really, really wrong about that. Umlaut. That is the umlaut, the two dots. I was in Good Rob Job's stream earlier in his chat, and Lovelini was like, Respawn, I have a question for you. And then she wrote out 2 sentences, 2 questions in hiragana, and I was like, wow, I'm flattered that you think I would understand that. 'Cause I don't. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Wait, Wythram, what are you trying to do? Just trying to get the accent on the E? Oh, for touche. Yes, okay. What happens when you like hold E? Just like that. I'm demonstrating. Wait. I don't understand. I didn't understand the word. I'm sorry, Trilby. Trying to get the accent on the E, but you are enfeebled. I understand. Like, I know that on your phone, if you hold E, you should get a couple of options come up. Oh, wait, yeah, it works on mobile. There we go. Like, Control E, maybe? Let's see. Control. All right, if I hit Control, it doesn't do anything. I wouldn't be surprised if that was not programmed in this game. All right, let's find this guy. Door. Still not in here. I don't know why I keep coming back to these rooms. I feel like I'm gonna find him in the alternate hotel. That's not good. But I'll keep hunting for a minute. Huh. Did you try... Wait, did you just try, like, Googling it? There should be instructions for how to do that on a PC. You did? Okay, weird. And it's not working. Huh. Because I know I've definitely been able to... It's explained weird. I see. I mean, worst case scenario, you can always do that, the old copy paste. Just search E with an accent and then copy paste it. That seems like a lot of work for one letter. There you go. Perfect. Well done. You got it. There's nobody in this hotel. And it is barely talked about that there's nobody in this hotel. Oh, hey, it's me. I'm scary. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Let's look at this painting. Look, painting. Oh, I thought it was going to be another It Hurts. So a number command. Cool. Okay. That makes sense. So you just hold Alt and then type 130. That is good to know. I mean, I don't need to use that character a lot, but still really good to know. I feel like he might be in the alternate hotel at this point. Opip Dort! You were trying so much ridiculousness, pressing Control plus Shift plus push E and put your pinky toe on the left tab while chanting the mantra from the movie Skeleton Key. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like sometimes. Alright, maybe I'll explore here for now. Yeah, I can't find him. So maybe he's stuck in the alternate hotel. Didn't work, but I've summoned a demon. Send help. Thanks. Good job on summoning that demon. Good form. 10 out of 10. Not everyone can summon demons. I'm just saying. Bravo. Be proud of your feat. Was never heard from again. No, Wythram! Because the demon took him to a really nice mall and then a brand new apartment on the West Coast. I don't know. Never mind. I'm being dumb. Maybe he's here. Oh! Alright. He dead now. Yep. Found him. Perhaps the alternative hotel bar had been... Wait. I think I already read this. Look. Body. Abed's drunken misery had caused him to shift into the dark hotel. The jolly man of whom I had grown fond lay decapitated on the floor. With Siobhan's disappearance, I was now truly alone. The professor had known nothing of the horror. He was blameless and ignorant of any matter involving Defoe Manor or a cursed idol. But it seemed my dark captor cared little for these facts. Why haven't you killed me too, you skinny bastard? If you can do it so easily, so quickly, why won't you face me? In a display of a warped sense of humor, the porcelain head was sitting where Abed's old one had been. Take head. I pulled the head out of the stump, trying not to think about the wet cracking noise this caused. Talk to Abed. There's nothing I can do for him, save allow him to rest in peace. There is no Wythram, only Zool. Hi, Zool. How you doing? How's your evening going? Played any fun games recently? Ah, King Trilby, he who pulled the porcelain head from the stand. Behold! King Trilby! And then he used the head to crack someone else in the head. Just like if it were a sword. Actually, in TF2, I think there's a weapon called the Hippocratic Oath, and it is a bust of Hippocrates? Is that how you pronounce it? Hippocrates! That guy. It's a bust of Hippocrates. And then you hit people with the bust of Hippocrates. Put head. I replaced the head. The body was intact. For reasons I couldn't explain, I sensed that something had changed back in the real world. What kind of ridiculous locking mechanism is this? Nobody knows. There is a lot of blood in this game. Agreed. A lot. Took another pill, and boom. Gonna save for good measure. So you never know when you're gonna have to do something really quick in this game. Although this game is different from the last two in that I'm not playing with my left hand, I'm playing with both hands. My right hand is like 95% back to normal, which is great, because using a computer with your left hand really sucks. It seems fun and cool at first, and then you're trying to do like normal things, like buy cat food or save a bunch of tabs, and it takes forever. But then there was also tiny little objects with 6 pixel hitboxes in the past 2 games where I had to try and grab them with my left hand, and it just didn't work. I ended up doing it with my right hand and then immediately switching back. Too much. It's like loot crates, but all you get is hippos. Perfect. I woke up, oh my goodness, was that 3 weeks ago? I woke up 3 weeks ago-ish, and my right hand was like completely asleep, which isn't that normal because I tend to like thrash around in my sleep, but then it didn't go away over the course of the day. It just kind of stayed pins and needles-y, and eventually we figured out it sounded exactly like carpal tunnel, so I put on a brace for 2.5 weeks or so, and it's much better now. Yeah, so I can use it, and it doesn't hurt, and it's not asleep. Still feels maybe a little weak, a little tender, but not too bad. So, I'm not pushing it either. Because I didn't do anything for like 2.5 weeks. Because I couldn't. And I really dropped the ball on like communicating with people online. Since, you type so much nowadays. And, yeah, I did a lot of cleaning, so that's good, but still not ultimately the most productive. Thanks, Wythram. It is. It's getting there. I guess it just surprised me how much it affected me. As opposed to, like, if I had carpal tunnel, like, 2 years ago, it would have been annoying. But I could have made it through. And then somehow, just like with everything else in 2020, it was a way bigger deal. Weird. All right, here we are. What's that? Look. The view of the island was spectacular, but most of the roof seemed to be sectioned off by a metal fence. Just about the only feature within reach was a piece of paper held down by a stone. And take a sip of water. You got that, like, pasty mouth feeling? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Paste mouth. Now take this paper. Take paper. Aha. Clanbronwyn Island, July 28th, AD 1501. A sturdy tree, this. It took us from dawn to dusk, but we finally have it down. I'm tired, Father. 'Twas indeed clever of us to investigate this island, eh, boy? I have never seen such a gigantic oak, nor do I expect to again. But its wood shall keep us in the business of carpentry for years to come. Father, look at these stones. Do you think there was once a house here? It matters not. Why must you always look everywhere but at what matters? This is your... Father? Is something troubling you, Father? Throw rock. Okay. Pick up rock. Throw rock. What? Where am I? I must have shifted into the dark world during the vision. Trilby. Siobhan? Oh, thank God. I thought I was all alone. What happened to you? I don't know. After you knocked me out of my room, I woke up and everything was like this. The hotel's ruined. There's blood everywhere. I saw this horrible man. Tall, thin, long black coat. You know him? Enough to know you're lucky to be alive. He didn't notice me, so I ran up here to hide. How did you get past the doll? What doll? Trilby, what the hell is going on? I told you what would happen if you followed me into the shadows. This isn't your problem. Take these. What are these? Tranquilizer pills. Take one. When you calm down, the hotel will go back to normal. Won't you need them? I don't need to run away anymore. Trilby, wait. Where are you going? I know enough now. I know where the wood came from. Perhaps I can find a way to end this. So I was right. The cursed wood came from Clanbronwyn Island. But what good does that knowledge do me? Wait a second. I never got around to reading the letter I took from under that rock. Trilby, I'm very close to ending this. Meet me in the hotel basement. I must show you my discovery. Lankman. The other page was another of those religious papers. The Book of Victims. Victim 1, the woodcutter. The first of those against whom the prince sought vengeance was the woodcutter, he who had held the axe that first felled the tree. The prince came to him and his son, and he struck the woodcutter down, and the woodcutter knew the name of the king. And the prince turned to the woodcutter's son, and he said, You I shall let live, for you are young and are of the innocent, and that you may go among your people and tell them of what I will wrought. And the woodcutter's son fled, and told all of what he had seen, but the men of technology are arrogant, and his words were unheeded. Don't worry, I know all I need to know. 5 seconds later, shit, I don't know enough! Yep, basically. Also, probably me in a real horror situation. Jumping the gun and then feeling the sting. Anyway, down to the basement. No more normal hotel for me. It's all blood and misery from here. And that's fine. Gonna go on down, talk to Lankman, who I've only actually seen, I think, twice so far. It's another government agent, and I gave him a super obnoxious voice when I first saw him. And then he sent me a letter later in the game, and I didn't do the voice because I didn't know it was from him. And then in the last letter, I did a mix of the two. Perfect. Oh. Look. The grimy cellar had been abandoned for some time. A large section of the floor was worn away. Someone had dug a hole in the foundations large enough to admit a man. Enter hole. I wasn't close enough. Damn it, Trilby! Enter hole. Oh. Look. I was in some kind of cavern dug out of the rock beneath the hotel. It seemed to be in a constant state of flux, flooding back and forth between the real world and its dark twin. I was certain that the gigantic stump in the middle of the floor had something to do with this. Cool. Look. Stump. This was it, I was certain. The remains of the tree that Boyle and his father cut down, its wood being later used to construct an inn, a harpsichord, a shipping crate, and an idol. I could feel that same scrabbling in my mind that I had felt just before all of my visions. This time it was the stump itself that seemed to be beckoning me closer. Touch! Stump! Clanbronwyn Peninsula, July 28th, 55 BC. Cabadath? A Celtic or Celtic? Oh no! Cabadath, a Celtic druid, awaits the return of his friend and colleague Galden, who brings news of the invasion of Anglesey by the Roman Suetonius Paulinus. That was a lot of troublesome words right there. Having fallen out of favor with his fellows for certain radical beliefs and activities, Cabadath lives in solitude in this remote forest clearing and prefers not to travel himself. Cabadath, Galden, you bring news? The foreigners have landed. They could not be deterred by our sorcery. All is lost. Oh, certain are you? They are making their way across the land, eliminating resistance. Even you out here will be brought down within days. I'm sorry, Cabadath. And the great druids of Anglesey bow so easily to this brash foreign power? Do not hang your head yet, my friend. Perhaps the activities for which I was ostracized could yet spell an answer. What are you talking about? You know of my dealings with the ethereal realm? I know what you claim. That there exists some otherworldly territory populated by demons and creatures of magic. And that you, Cabadath, can somehow commune with these creatures. Come inside, and I shall explain. Cabadath, what is this madness? In my dealings with the ethereal realm, I have learned of many powerful demons and elementals. But there is one spoken of only reluctantly, a beast possessing of awesome power. You plan to summon a demon? The most terrible of them all, who strikes fear into even the most unflappable creatures I have spoken with. A pain elemental, indeed the only pain elemental, ruler of a desolate wasteland where none venture. An invulnerable, hugely potent beast that feeds on the agony of others. And today is his day. The day when the boundaries between the realms weaken and he glimpses our world. To bring him through at that point should be simple. Even if you could conjure such a thing, how would you have it defend our land? I have much knowledge in the ways of magic. With the correct bindings, any demon can be forced to my will. I completed the preparations while I waited for your return. All that remains is the summoning. Cabadath, it pains me to see you build your hopes on such nonsense. Be silent and watch. You shall see your nonsense soon enough. In this hall of death, and by the light of Belenus' gift, I summon you. I bring you gifts to mark your path. I feed you with pain. I call you with madness. I summon you with the greatest loss. And I bind you by your true name. So, by the gods, I have reached out to you through the void, Chzo. I command you by your true name. Show yourself. Kabadoth, please, stop this. Show yourself. It's huge. It is larger than I anticipated. But Chzo must obey the rules of magic. It is bound. I can command it. No! It is far more powerful than I thought. Godin, help me! Forgive me, Kabadoth. No! Godin, I beg you! Don't let it take me alive! Chzo, of course, has no use for meat. It feeds on pain. It does not kill its prisoners. Kabadoth's agony was a particularly rare morsel, and Chzo ensured it would last. His soul was placed inside an oak sapling on the site of his old home to grant his body immortality. For 5 centuries, as the tree grew, he knew torment beyond even his most depraved imaginings. By then, his body was warped, and his mind long fallen into soulless dementia. He was Chzo's, utterly and completely his slave. Trilby! Siobhan, you were supposed to leave! I couldn't. Abed, the professor, he's dead. I know. He was killed by the shadows. Just like they'll kill you if you don't get away from here. What is this place? This cave is the center of the reality shift. This stump is what's causing it all. How? It is the vessel for the soul of the tall man. The acolyte of Chzo. Lankman, nice to see a friendly face. Amazing, isn't it? Of all the things Sir Roderick could have used to murder his son, he chose that idol. Placing the soul of John Defoe into the wood alongside Kabadoth's. Infusing the poor boy with Chzo's magic, allowing him to come back infinitely more powerful than before. Certainly pretty lucky. Lucky! Chzo had to wait 2,000 years for that opportunity. The opportunity to blend magic and science in a single entity. The opportunity to create the bridge. What are you talking about? The bridge between the realms, over which Chzo will cross into our universe and purify mankind. Our order has waited 200 years for the prophecy to be fulfilled. You're not with the Ministry of Occultism. Who are you? 200 years ago, the prophet Jack Freyhorn founded the Order of Blessed Agonies. Since then, we have grown and watched and waited. It was only in recent years that the events foretold in the Book of Chzo began to occur. It mentioned John Defoe, and it mentioned you. Me? You were the one prophesied to guide the Bridgekeeper to his destiny. But you didn't finish the job. All 3 aspects of John Defoe had to be destroyed to create the bridge: body, mind, and soul. You only destroyed his body. His soul and mind remained. Had I known about this, I wouldn't even have done that. That will truly disappoint my superiors. They were quite adamant that I should try to persuade you to join our cause and fulfill your foretold duty. Is that why you were helping me? They thought if I guided you through your visions and showed you the appropriate passages from our holy books, you'd understand that the prophecy is real. You honestly believed I joined some insane cult just because you handed me some leaflets? Personally, no. A knife in my gut brought an explosion of ice-cold agony. I heard the pitter-patter of my blood on the rocky floor. The pain, the surprise, and my exhaustion went together to cause immediate unconsciousness. I'm gonna save. I think this is a good spot to save. Leaflets worked in 2016, so... True. 4. Sorry. Look! From my position, I could only see a small portion of the wavering cavern. I could see the idol of John Defoe on the stump beside me, and my bloody waistcoat laying discarded in the corner. With my other senses, I could detect the presence of Siobhan and the redoubtable Lankman. Kick idol. My attempts to move only made things worse. I felt a stab of pain and something snapped behind my eyes, filling my vision with spots. I call thee, Cabinet, to the wood that is your soul. Drink wine. I flatter myself in that I am too much of a professional to drown my sorrows. Offer meat. Talk Lankman. Talk Siobhan? Siobhan, are you there? She's here, but she can't answer you. She has nothing to do with this, Lankman. Let her go. On the contrary, it is important that all 3 of us be here. It is part of the ritual. I think I remember what I have to do. Oh, okay. Roll off stump. All right. Kick Lankman. Wait. Kick Lankman. I was losing blood steadily. My arms and legs were limp and unresponsive. I couldn't move. I called thee from the south. The pain that was now replaced with an ice-cold numbness that was spreading fast. The room was swimming before my eyes. Scream! I didn't understand the word scream. Fair enough. I think I do have to die. Die. Alright. Throw meat. It was becoming harder and harder to breathe. Air rattled in and out of my lungs like a buzzsaw. Reality flits from realm to realm, tormented, confused. End this madness, that we might bring thee to us. Wiggle. Just do it! Die, Trilby! My vision was clouding up around the edges. It seemed like my stubborn will was the only thing keeping me alive. Okay. That should do it then. Die. I died. I present thee with blessed agonies, body, mind, and soul. I present thee with the guide, failed in his duty, for thee to judge. Come. Come. What? He's dead? No, that's not possible. Master? Master, please, no! No! Trilby? Go back, Trilby. Leave me alone. I'm dead. Not yet, not fully. Your mind and soul are drifting apart from your body. With enough power, there is still time to pull them back. But you must have the will to return. Forget it. I've had enough. I did the assignments, I made myself useful, I lived up to the reputation Defoe Manor gave me. Today I gave everything I could. And I still died. There is still work to be done. You have not yet completed your duty. I'm sick of duty. I'm sick of prophecy. Just let me sleep. Stronger men than you have tried to fight destiny. None succeeded. Past, present, and future are all different faces of the same die, and few can see them all at once. But I can, and the future demands that you live. Return now. I have marked the path. Please just let it end. Pleading to me is useless. I am just as much a prisoner of fate as you. The future your actions are destined to bring about has already taken place. Without your part, I would not be here to restore you to life. So you see, by my mere presence, your decision is already made. Who are you? A murderer and a madman, and a puppet of forces neither of us could possibly comprehend. Trilby, say something. What? You're alive. Oh God, I didn't even know if I was doing it properly. But I did it. You're alive. Where's Lankman? That tall man took him. He did something horrible to him. And then he took him away. Where's my waistcoat? Shh, don't talk. I've already called for an ambulance. Let's get you back upstairs. Wait. See that wooden idol? Yes. Bring it with us. Wrap it tightly, enclose, and bring it with us. Don't let it touch your bare skin. Okay. And now it sits across from me. The reality shift had cleared up and we were free to leave. An STP cleanup crew arrived with the ambulance. No trace of Abed or the hotel staff was found. Officially, they've been classified as unexplained disappearances. Lankman and the tall man seem to have also vanished, which does not surprise me in the least. Siobhan signed the Official Secrets Act, and last I heard is staying with her parents to recuperate. Which just leaves me to write up my notes, with the idol that haunts my dreams gazing at me from across my desk. I was dead. I can't pretend I wasn't. No amount of CPR could have brought me back from where I was. So who did? The man in red? Who was he, if not an insane hallucination and brain death? Unimportant. I am alive, and that's all that matters. Just that, and the destiny of this wretched statuette that I am apparently fated to carry out. Every instinct in my being wants to burn it to ashes and grind them into the dirt, but I do not. Lankman spoke of a prophecy, that the destruction of John Defoe's soul would somehow help him and his order summon their dark god. Oh. So, if I destroy the idol, they win. But what else can I do? Hold on a second. I certainly can't keep it. I know from experience that it leaks malevolent influence like a broken pipe leaks water. The only other option is to hide it. But where can I hide such a thing and ensure that it is never found again by human hands? I shall have to think about this. Trilby. July 29th, 1997. The fulfillment of the prophecy continues. The ritual for the summoning of Chzo will go ahead. Events that have been set in motion that cannot be stopped. We have the blood of the guide. Now we wait. Wait and prepare. Yay! Oh, I thought this was the credits. At this time, there came a man from the land of technology, and though his wisdom was great and his power advanced, he held the willfulness of his fellows, and so he was the arrogant man. And on the 8th and 20th day of the 7th month of the year, the arrogant man, and the king gazed upon the land of technology and saw the arrogant man who spoke this. O king, I beseech you, for this land has become corrupt without your benevolent hand, and darkness seeks to envelop us all. I demand of you to cross the border between our lands and make things right, for my power is great, and I have it in my power to control one even as great as you. And the king was rightly amused, for while the arrogant man's power was indeed great, the king's power was greater still. And the king said, I will not submit myself, for firstly, my power is greater than yours and not yours to command. Secondly, while my capabilities are many, it is impossible for me to enter the land of the technology. For the border is a dark and treacherous ocean I cannot will away. But I will do this for you, O arrogant man. For all the bigness of your head, you are still small enough to be spared the rigors of the dark ocean. I shall rescue you from the darkness in the land of technology, and you shall live in my household, and here you will learn humility. And as the king said it, so it was so. And the arrogant man crossed the ocean to the house of the king, where he was brought before his majesty, who said, Now you must repay me for the slight your arrogance caused me, for despite your insult, I love you as I love every man and beast, and you must learn to take this love into your heart. Too fast! And the king took the body and mind of the arrogant man and separated them from his soul, and this he placed in a great tree in the land of technology. And with this action he announced, Now you are the tree, and the tree is you, and the wood is your soul. With this gift of separation, your body shall not wither or die through your lessons. But should any man interfere with the tree that is your soul on the day that is mine, I shall lend you the power to confront them and strike them down with fitting vengeance. And then he touched the arrogant man and filled his heart with his warming love, and the arrogant man became the prince, and he knew the name of the king. And the prince in the court of the king bowed down and wept and sang with great praise the name of the king, for great and generous was his wisdom. The Books of Chzo, Book of the Prince, Chapter 2. I'm okay. Here's the credits. We got it. Credits now. Idol kind of sus. Send it to space. Right though? But then I just realized the idol gets destroyed in space. So in this universe, humanity ends in 2385 or 86, depending. That was exhausting. Oh, she was wearing sandals. Ha! I'm good. You're detecting some interesting parallelism to existing ideologies. Interesting. Like, which ones in particular, Chronic? Oh, I should play the Consuming Shadow at some point. I love the Consuming Shadow. It's another one of his games, but from years later when he was able to get fancy, and I played the free version when it first came out, and now it's on Steam and it's all polished up. Actually, it's been on Steam for a couple of years, I think. All right, Trilby's Notes. Great game. Oh. What, with the body, mind, soul, trinity kind of thing? Very end times judgment foretold. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I feel like almost every religion has that, though. I don't know if that's a strictly Christian thing. Although, I see what you mean. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Gonna go with 6 Days, a Sacrifice.